Hello, welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here. A little unboxing because it's a special parcel from Oneness Emporium. I've ripped out my address. So let's just, without much further ado, go straight in here. Obviously, I know what's in here because I ordered it, but I just thought for those who are in the UK and haven't used Cheryl at Oneness Emporium, you might like to see, how it goes from start to finish. So stuff comes well boxed from her. Oh, I want to do that. She's got her own tape, look. So I noticed the stickers. She's always had stickers, but this is the first time I've seen these because I'm such a magpie. I can put that into my journal. Okay, I'll just leave that there. I'm upside down, people, that's why I can't get in. And also got a sticker there as well, so I've got two stickers I can stick in. They were black. Does anyone remember last year's colours? Okay, what have we got? Beltane Blessings. Ah, that's the colours. Amazing. Gosh, these aren't cheap to make, are they? Beautifully packaged. So I've got a lovely bookmark that I can use in my journals and things. That's gorgeous. This must be supporting a small business. Of course, Cheryl is a standalone business and she gets the decks in from lots of places first, and then we get the option of ordering from her before they, without having to wait so long on places like Amazon and things. And plus we're also supporting a small business. So we have the Tarot of Midnight Garden, the new version, which has the purple foiling gilding, which you can't see on there. And so it feels like it's a bit bigger than, feels like a Deviant Moon size deck, to be honest, doing that. Feels like it's a length of a Deviant Moon, but obviously a bit narrower. So it's quite a cool deck because I've taken off the sides. So there's one to tempt me into the new edition. Two of Wands. I can't name the deck off the top of my head. I'm sure somebody's just shown this deck actually. But it's a really interesting kind of industrial take, isn't it, on what's going on? So is this the back? That's a gorgeous back. I like the back on that one. So King of Earth, compassion, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, the Irish cob horse. So it's got information on there about that. So this must be, is this a tarot deck? It's clearly seasonal based, isn't it? Lovely backs though. So plenty of decks here that I've not seen before. The Hierophant. I don't think I've even seen this one. So it's Neopets because it's got the thingy on the back. No, I haven't seen the Neopets actually. I don't even know. What am I looking at? Some kind of weird animal. Ant? Thought that was his arms then. Anyway, so there's some cards to tempt you. And you get your thank you for your order card. And we've got a gorgeous little Beltane blessing on there as well. So it was a reminder that summer is coming. So we've got those. Thank you, Cheryl. And some gorgeous Beltane colours inside. And oh, she's added some extras. Okay. So these are all water soluble. That's good. Tissue paper. So here we go. So I have the Artisan Tea Chai Relax, which has black tea in it. And I think, does this one have, yes, so we've got cinnamon, ginger, cloves, green cardamoms, crushed black pepper, natural aromas. And with this one you do add milk, I believe. So I've got this one to see if it goes with the other one that I have, because I quite liked I thought it was called Magic something, but I couldn't find it on the website. So I've got this one to try because it's got cardamom and it's got peppers in it. So I think it's going to be very similar to whatever that was that I've got already. And the deck that I placed the order for is the Wildlands Tarot, because I've been seeing this on a lot of people's channels, but they were showing, I think it was an indie version, and I didn't realise it was a mass market deck. Or I just assumed it was an indie version because it was so nice. And then to my surprise, it was on Cheryl's website, so I decided that I might treat myself. So comes in this box. So from Sacred Scribe Publishing. It tells you there, so you can pause and read that if you want to. But this is kind of a layered photographic deck. And I just like the concept and the kind of colours of the cards. So it's created by Leah Shoman. So coming in, keep going, there is more to see. So I don't know if you can see that because it's quite hard to read, isn't it? Allow these lands to open my channel further. Allow me to crack open and receive even more deeply. Allow me to learn, to teach, to grow, to connect. Hear my words and reverberate them so loudly. Everyone, even those who are not yet awake, can feel them. In all my gratitude for your wisdom, your lands, and your love. Let's get this out of here, and we've got Rome to reveal. That's quite nice, isn't it? It's a nice small deck. I'll do that. So, sweet one, thank you for coming along on this journey. Your love and support means the absolute world to me. May you find solace and tap into the wildlands of your own inner wisdom when you use these cards. So that's really nice. The backs are nice, so I think you can already spot now. It looks like Polaroid. So it's been created to look like Polaroids, like from somebody's travels. That was really what did it for me. So we've got the little book. So it looks like she is the artist and the writer. Table of contents. So it's got the cards listed individually. Here we have the introduction. So normally you kind of use that crack on the spine, don't you? But I think if you wanted to see where they are, you're going to have to bust the spine for this, because I could already see that I can't read the words because they're lost in the fold. So I don't think that's an issue really, because once I've had a look through this, I'll probably not need to come back again. So we have 3 cards, 5 card tarot spreads, major arcana. So we have a little picture so you know what you're looking at. And we've got the words. Interesting spacing, I will say that, for the layout. So that's quite curious. Maybe a layout issue, but hey, it's got all the words that I need on there. I think you can see that there, can't you? Just very strange spacing. So we'll go through, got the world, got wands, so these standard cups. Oh no, Anks. So what are the Anks? Are they going to be air? And queens. Yep, so we've got Anks or Onks for air. And then that's it. And a little bit there at the back about the creator. So there's our book. It's a very, very slightly rounded square deck. So let's just bring you down. And let's go through the cards. So as I say, this is somebody's like photos, I think, from holiday, and then they've layered up and, you know, brought things out. And there's little holographic elements in the cards. So it's just absolutely beautiful, really. I was watching it, so you can see there. Really stunning. So that's our full magician. So I do that. You can see the bits. Our priestess. Empress. The crown and our sign. Is our emperor. And come the line. Was the only 2, wasn't it? Yeah, 3. Here's our lovers. It's quite beautiful. I do love, it's like cherry blossom, isn't it? I love cherry blossom. My cherry's blossoming at the moment. So here's our chariot. So it's a very different take with the sphinxes, isn't it, heading in the directions? But you still get the same kind of feeling. Our strength card. So obviously we've had some Egypt kind of oriental feelings here. So I don't know if the whole thing is based on those countries. Really interesting to see. There's our hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Got a lot on that one. Justice. Hanged Man, this one's called. So we've just got Sunshine. And you'll see the person's upside down there. Or two people are upside down. I love the addition of the balloons heading up. Death. So it's really subtle. You've got to move the card to see the holographics. And then you sort of look into the picture while you're doing it. So Temperance. Devil. Tower. Nice lightning and rainfall there. What's this one say? Star. So it says Stan then. Okay. Sorry, just had to wait for Max to finish drinking. So here's our moon. That's really beautiful. Well, of course, everyone's coming to join me. Here we have the sun. That's gorgeous. I do like that sunset of the pyramids. Judgment. That's quite clever use of hands there, isn't it? The world. Oh, look what we've got on here. So we've got our 4 symbols in the corners. For the elements. We have, so we're into wands. Again, we've got more cherry blossom. 2 of wands. 3 of wands. So we've still got 1, 2, 3 there as well. So there is an aspect in the card, even if you didn't have those there, for anyone that's not spotted it. And then you've got this kind of other sort of superimposed images. It's like when you had the old-fashioned cameras and you took too many pictures on the last one of the reel and it just kept flashing over the top, you know, when you get like the double images. Kind of has that feel to me. 5. And 6. Quite pretty. And it is, yeah, so that is blurred. It's like a something and a nothing. You see there's feet there, people coming this way. Looks like there's somebody going that way. 7. 8. 9. 10. Page. On night. See salamanders there coming to life. Queen. She's got sunflower on the end of her wand and she's got her jewel. And then the king has an even bigger jewel at the top of his wand and he's got one on the end of his wand. And we have our cups. 2 of cups. So kind of 3 urns. Right, so we've still got the hand there on the 4. 5. 6. 7. like that with all the ice in the background actually for the 7. Oh, look at that moon, how it comes alive. 8, 9, 10, 'Page. Okay, just trying to see the flowers coming out of the book. Well, the fish is a fish, not flowers. Just make out the fish at the top of the... Can you see that? Can't get it to... Really can't get him to... There, sort of. There. Here we have our knight. So fish again, not a flower, before I say it. Queen. And king. He's definitely got a couple of fish. And then we're on to the onks. This is our ace. 2. So that's a face there in between, if you can see, with the crescent moon kind of crown above. It might not have been obvious to some of you. There's our 3. It's kind of in the stone walls, like the clouds there. 4. So we're in like a resting chamber. 5. Just got some of them floating around. 6. I'll be very honest, I don't actually know where these places are. I've not been to these places, so you know. I love the superimposition of a flower there. And I guess it's a stamen, but it almost looks like a face. Like that could almost be a face hiding in it. That's just beautiful colours, very kind of sunsetty, very Beltane. 7, 8. Again, quite straightforward. 9. We've got roses. That's a resting place, isn't it? I'll just actually have a look. If you know me by now, you know the swords are where it's at for me. So it does say depression, nightmares, intense anxiety, despair. Location is Egypt and France. Represents the fear-created future of your subconscious mind, creating fear and anxiety in your mind by being incredibly hard on yourself and putting yourself down. When the 9 of Onks appears, this may be a good time for you to reach out. Okay, so I thought it might tell me a little bit about the place that it's come from, but that's not there. So we've got the 10 with all the gorgeous star signs. Page, so like all the birds there just popping out, ready to fly away. We have our knight. Again, he's got some birdies there on his, I don't know, I'm going to call them seagulls. Probably not, is it, in the middle of the desert? And then we have the queen. So that's got some very beautiful additions to it. And let's see what our king's got. Like the Master Cross or the Master Ankh, isn't he? I'm sorry, Max is at 4 months since his diagnosis, where we're told he won't be with us for more than 3 months. So I kind of, I let him off. I'm glad to hear his noises. I know you probably aren't, but I'm very glad to hear his noises. So here we have the 2 of coins. Hello, Mr. Maximus. Come to have a sniff again. Bring Marjorie with him. Pitter patter of dog feet. Okay. And now 6. 7. That's quite straightforward. That's quite pretty. I like all the extra flowers in there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flowers. So I just wondered if it was 7 flowers to match 7 coins. You know, because I'm extra. 8 of coins. So so these are a little bit they are, what do you call it, like overexposure. So it's definitely an overexposure, purposely made to look overexposed. So for people, even if you've got a little bit of dodgy eyesight and you think you're not seeing a lot, there isn't a lot to see. So it's when you do that you get to see what's in there. Because I usually need my glasses to define shadows and shapes. So I haven't got them on, so I can understand if anyone was slightly, difficult of sight, you might need your glasses for this if you wanted to see into the pictures. But as far as just a beautiful arty deck goes, I think it's just gorgeous. I can't really comment on the cardstock. It just feels like it might have a core in it, but Queen with the 2 rabbits. And little king with the balls. Yeah. Take a look here a second. Have you seen this deck around? That's my question to you. So it's a little bit stiff. If you're a riffle shuffler, I don't know. I don't think you... Well, never say never. You lot always find a way of doing things, don't you? But from a... Okay, so once you've got an idea, like that was easier to bend, knowing that it's definitely, solid. Right, so let's have a look at decks in action with it. Okay, so we do tarot with an oracle in the middle, because I know that's how a lot of people like to read. I'll bring you out slightly. Right, what should we try first? I think it's going to be the Earth Angels Oracle by Amanda Clarke, because it's cute and small. That's the first reason why I went with this one. Just take a couple off there a second. So what we've got here, we've got Justice with Motivation and the 4 of Wands. The 3 of Cups with the Observer and the Ankhs. I think it's okay. It's Amanda Clarke's artwork is quite gentle anyway, so I wasn't expecting it to be massively in your face. So we've got Temperance with Comfort and the 7 of Ankhs. So it's 7 of Air. Although, they do look fairly comfortable, to be fair, looking at why Comfort. They seem to be playing okay. Maybe they've sorted it out. They're playing okay. Got the 9 of Cups with Grace and the Page of Wands. I think they look very pretty together. I don't dislike that. The messages, perhaps, I didn't shuffle it, did I? So maybe once I've shuffled it, it would have given me a bit more. But we've got the 10 of Coins with the Starer and the 4 of Air, or Swords. Oops. King of Coins with Samhain and the 3 of Wands. Okay, I think that's enough of that one. So let's try something else. Okay, so let's try one of my darker decks. Let's go with the Patrick Valenza, shall we? I'll just take a few off to see what we get to. So we've got King of Coins with the Hungry Caterpillar and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, we could be hungry for other things. Here we have the Judgment with our kind of submerged faces and the Queen of Air. So you do have to be aware sometimes what's in your swamp or growing. The Devil with the 14 Lady Leaping Luck over the Thorns and the 7 of Wands. I'm sorry, you don't want to fall on those, do you? Ouch. 6 of coins with Our Lady basking in the sunlight, and the 6 of air. I mean, I think that's a beautiful set of cards. But from a colour palette perspective, it's maybe not as beautiful as the first deck. But, you know, as you know, I do like my decks to multitask. So here we have the Ace of Unks with our kind of Walpurgis Nacht type thing going on with the volcano, and the Knight of Unks there. Okay, what else should we try? Got 2 more. Okay, so I'm doing tarot on tarot for this one. So we have the Zillich in the tin pocket edition from US Games. So this was really the first one that kind of like came to my head. There was this one, one by Thomas Thompson, and the Lily White Tarot, the ones that first came to mind. But they were all tarot decks. So 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I think it adds an element of complication to the reading. How about that? Because this one's got nice keywords on it. It's got a nice kind of watery background. 7 of Cups with 7 of Wands and Queen of Coins. 10, so Fortune, Magician, and 4 of Cups. So yeah, I'll just have one more with the pairing there. I think colour-wise this works really well. So if you like tarot on tarot, I think this might be the tarot deck to work that one out with, because it's a nice matching size, isn't it? So that was the Zillich Tarot by Christine Zillich. I don't think it gets a lot of talking about, so it's nice to actually see it out. And then one more, which I thought would be a bit bigger. I thought we'd go with the try the Archeo Tarot, because I know this is really pale colours. And now that I'm looking at this one, I'm thinking of a whole bunch of other ones that probably sat in my cupboard as well that could have come out to play right now. But let's just take a little look here. So just about fits in, doesn't it? So again, this is one that I don't use very often, but I think you see why. I just thought because it's plainness, simple, colour-wise. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune with Shadow Diver and the 4 of Cups. Knight of Coins with the Wolf and the Strength card. Here's our Page of Wands with our, what does she say? Fatalist. Oh, I say. And the 5 of Anks. So yeah, okay. Actually, they do. That does kind of go, doesn't it? That you know, sparky inspiration on the Page of Wands. Stepping out without, because she's blindfolded, so stepping out, not quite knowing what you're doing, but then you're going to have to defend your decisions afterwards, aren't you? 9 of Cups with the Alchemist and the 4 of Air. So getting that combination right to not, did I say 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups? No, I think I said 9 of Cups, didn't I? Yeah, so getting the combination right. It's not getting too drunk before you go and sleep it off. Nothing worse than going to bed with a spinning head. So 7, so we've got the Chariot with the Innocent and the 6 of Cups. And then one to finish on. Ace of Wands with the Moon Cat and the 8 of Coins. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on those? And if you're using this, what are you pairing it with? Really curious to see, because I don't know that I've got a lot in my collection, as I said. I just suddenly thought of the wilder ones maybe, but I think it still might be a bit too cartoonish for this pairing. And the Carrie Paris's deck, like the Oracle deck, I think that one might even be a bit too dark to put with this. I did think about Tarot and Oracle of Mystical Moments, but they felt like they were going to be too busy. Same with things like the Chocola Tarot, Nicoletta Ciccoli tarots. They felt like they would be a bit too busy. So here's where I landed. Anyway, until the next one, wish much love and light. Take care. And if you are in the UK, do pop over to Cheryl's Oneness Emporium and have a look at what she's got there. She's just got in a bunch of 78 tarot, or 78, what are they called? The 78 Project tarot decks. And I can guarantee there's going to be one or two in there that you will be wanting to look at, because I can tell you there's a few in my basket. So yeah, good luck with that. But she's got all of the latest decks. So if you don't want to wait for Amazon to put them out and you want to support a local business and you're in the UK, go to Cheryl, have a look around, and you'll be able to get them sooner. And you're supporting a small business as well in the process. Take care. Bye-bye.